Yes. Hey, how are you doing?
Good. I forgot about your massage buddy, Brad.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Now we're good. All right, so if anybody's listening at home, if you could send a message via the group me to let us know whether or not you can hear us, that'd be great. Check with Laura and see if the screen's it. Sure. We're about to get started. There goes Jason Thompson, an old friend of mine, who must have a kid on the other team. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm mic'd up. Yeah. So this is the start of the 2025-2026 campaign for these Edina Hornets. We have a fantastic group of kids, great group of parents. This game is brought to you by Carboni's Pizzeria, which hosted our safety meeting with the Vikings game blaring in the background. Hopefully we have an opportunity to do better than the Vikings did this year. Fewer injuries and whatnot. On our bench, we got Coach Mark Rasmussen, I think 50-year veteran of coaching, something in that neighborhood. Dave Horan is with him as well, and Tella Jungles. The girls so far, I think, have gotten really positive reviews of the coaches, and I think they're excited to play here. This Stillwater Pony scrimmage was set up by Mike Levy. Thank you, Mike Levy, for being our scrimmage coordinator. And the Stillwater Ponies, I looked it up, have won almost every scrimmage they've played. They've played somewhere in the neighborhood of half a dozen, and they've had a lot of success. So this should be a good test for our team. We're here at the St. Croix Rec Center, also known as the Twin Cities Orthopedics Ice Sheet. And it looks like the Hornets are doing the traditional circling in the net to cheer themselves on. The voice you're hearing right now is Art Boylan. I don't think that I'm going to try to stream the entire year. Brad Helfrich is helping us out with the actual video. I'm going to do my best to do the right names and calling the right plays as we go through. There's also a sheet I've just been handed that's got everybody's names and parents. So if you can hear us, here we go. 15 minutes on the clock, 0-0. And so begins the 15UA Green 2025-2026 season. Levy works it up to Newcomb. Newcomb tries to chip it in the zone. Craigness gives chase. Ooh, there's a quick shot. That was Witherspoon on the shot. Shoot first mentality. I like it. The Ponies are coming back. They've got onside zone entry. Hornets collapse on them. Craigness in the corner picks it up. Gets bodied behind the net. Sweetster picks it up. Works it over to Newcomb. Newcomb tries to work it out. Craigness again. Stick on the puck. Newcomb. The Ponies dump it back in. They go for a quick change. Hornets may have an opportunity to take advantage of it. Levy works it out of the zone. Working up the near side boards. Chips it. Tries to chip it down low. Ponies interfere there. Levy out at the point. Keeps that one in. Now you got number 15, Tessa Cohen, giving chase. Ponies flinging all the way across the rink. We get a clean. Oh, I thought it was a clean entry. Instead, it's an offside call. Pretty tight there. We've got two officials. Right now, I'll try to call out the names, and forgive me if I don't know everybody's names. We've got Nedry, Mallory, and Tessa out there on the forward side. We got Lee and Chapman on the back side, if I'm seeing that correctly. Stillwater's trying a traditional breakout. They're working out of the zone. Here we got a little bit of neutral zone action. Chapman gives chase back. One Pony. Pony giving her trouble. Coming behind. Good job, Chapman, trying to work that thing out. Lots of pressure by the Ponies here. They work it out to the point. Long shot. That one's gobbled up. No problem. Number 31, Hazel Weary in net for us. Hazel is a returner on the 15UA Green team. Last year, I think they got third in state, led by Hazel playing almost every game. This year, she's going to have a little bit of backup and help with Autumn. There goes Boylan off the faceoff. Loses the handle on that one. We got Sauter, Ballard, and Boylan on the front side. On the D side, you got... Oop! They're trying to center it. Right there to Boylan. Boylan tries to work it out. Again, our deer pulled back in. Over to Ballard on the far side. Here we go. Sauter. Sauter's got a little bit of space. Two Ponies creating worries for her. All right, let's see if we can establish some ozone time. Sauter tries to work it back to Ballard. Ballard. Ooh. Helferich. Helferich over to Ballard. Ballard along the near side boards. Tries to work it up. Ponies come up with that one. Helferich is there at the blue line trying to keep it out of our zone. Ballard and Helferich right. Good job working it around. Boylan tries to give chase. They fumble on that one. Boylan in all alone. Fires, just misses. Oop, there we go. Sauter tries to work that one in. Oh, now we got Craigness. I'm sorry, Sauter and Craigness look very similar. Craigness working out of the top of the circles. Working around, working around. We've seen this before. It gets dizzying if she keeps going. But here we go. She went over. Oh, saw somebody on the backside. Unfortunately, didn't quite connect there. Ponies back down this end. Helfrich and Sweetser on the D. We've accomplished a full change here. So we got Craigness and Witherspoon, as well as Newcomb on the forward side. The Ponies are here in our zone trying to create some trouble. Craigness comes up with that one. She works it over to the far side, nobody home. Ponies come up with that one. Ponies try to work it back down low. We're in the neutral zone here. Little offsides call. We'll take it. Let's settle this game down. Witherspoon, Newcomb, and Craigness head to the bench. Cohen, Mallory, and Nedry are here on our front side. We got Lou and Levy on the backside. This year we've got 9 forwards and we got 5 D. Cohen gives chase. There we go. Levy retreats, regroups. We're working up the sideboard. Ponies were there. Pretty close to an offsides. Nothing called. Ponies regrouping. Try to work it over. Cohen interferes with that pass. Great job. Cohen's so strong on the stick. Oop. Ponies unfortunately come up with that one. Little bouncy puck action. Edina retreats into the zone. Ooh, nice play by the Ponies trying to get that one in. Hazel Weary confidently knocks that one aside. No problem for Hazel Weary. It's there right in front of the net, bouncing around. Cohen. Cohen's got a little bit of space. She's got a 1-on-3 going. Tries to work it around. There she goes. She's in. Tries to work it in. Oh, she gets taken down. No call. That's a good no call. I'll take a no call there. That was fair hockey being played. Cohen works it out to the point. Goes for a change. That one gets cast aside. Nedry's going for a change too. Boylan jumps into the fray. And you also got Ballard in the fray. All right. Bally comes up with that one. She's looking for an exit. Works herself around. Great job keeping her body between her and the player. You got Sauter, Boylan, and Ballard now. Over to Ballard along the near side. Ballard looking cross ice. Dangles around one. Works it around another. Ends up on Boylan's stick. Boylan. Ooh, fans on that one. Tries to work it down low. There you go to Ballard. Ballard, she's top of the slot. Sees a long shot. Goalie reaches for that one. Sauter tries to knock it in. It's still loose. Still loose. Ponies in desperation zing that one down. I think that's our first whistle. And that's not going to be a whistle. The puck was riding itself and curled right toward Hazel Weary, who knocked it aside. We've now got Chapman and Helfrich on D. Sauer picks that one out of the corner. Sees an opportunity to work it over Boylan. Boylan sees Ballard streaking. Ballard's got an opportunity here. She heads into the zone. The rest of her line mates go for a quick change. You got Craigness and Witherspoon jumping out. Fresh legs. That's great. 9 minutes here. The clock is ticking. There hasn't been much for stoppage of play except for one offsides. Oop. Oh, right into the center of the rink. No dice there. Helfrich is back to pick that one up. Vivs looks around over her shoulder. Excellent job. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Newcomb tries to work it back and then up to Craigness. It looks like we might have another icing call. 8:43 left in this first frame. So far, it's been a pretty good back and forth game. I would say the shots are nearly even. Maybe we've got a little bit of an edge on them. We've had a couple of pressure moments at both ends of the rink. Okay, so you got Witherspoon, Craigness, and Newcomb, Sweetser, and Levy. Witherspoon jumps on that one, gets out going. Oop. Unfortunately, it gets knocked back in too quick. Remember, this Stillwater team has played multiple games, and so they're going to be a little bit more crisp on some of this, the game time action. Our girls have had a number of practices, but this is their first game. Craigness, she's down in the corner. She's getting attacked. Very aggressive play by the Stillwater Ponies there. They've got some ozone time going here while we're battling to get this thing out of here. Retains that, oh, here we go. Witherspoon hustling. Retains possession, tries to toss it out to the D, and the D misses it, but Stillwater's right back with it. Here we go, down low. Levy comes up with that one. Levy calms things down, looking behind the net. Stillwater accomplishes a change. Newcomb over to Mallory. Mallory's got a little bit of space. She's got Cohen with her. Mallory works around, fires. Oh, just misses wide. Here we go. Tessa Cohen works it out to the point. Long shot by Chapman, just misses. Again, Witherspoon out to, oh no, that's Nedry, out to Lou. And apologies if I am mispronouncing anybody's name. As we go through the season, I'm sure I'll get to know all the kids better. Some of the kids are repeat offenders for me, including the Chapmans. Jay and I were talking about the fact that I think this is our 7th year with Nora Boylan on one or another Chapman daughter team, which is pretty remarkable and pretty lucky for the Boylans to be connected with the Chapmans like that through a hockey journey. Little tie up on the far side. Here we go. Nedry gives chase. Cohen's there. Cohen picks that pocket, passes it over. Oh! Big opportunity in front. Unfortunately, couldn't quite connect there. Lou is back again. She escapes. Excellent job escaping. Works it into the zone. Clean zone entry. Lou still got it. She's looking for a little bit of help, and we're accomplishing a change on the back end. Mallory works it over to Helfrich. Helfrich, long shot. Ooh, just off of Ballard's skate, unfortunately. The rest of our forwards have made a change. They're zipping into the zone. Ballard tries to work it over. Unfortunately, Stillwater comes up with that one. This is the type of 15U hockey you like to see. Tight games. Physical but fair. Passing is going to be important for these girls this year. And playing good, strong hockey. All 200 feet of the ice. Stillwater comes up with that one after a battle. Helfrich comes back. She dumps the Stillwater pony there. Ballard's got it. Wisely takes a second look. Works it over. Bounces off a Souter skate. Defender fans on it. Boylan tries to give chase. Not quite enough room for her to make it happen. Long shot. Dumping it in by Stillwater. Stillwater now gives it. Classic dump and chase. Ooh, they got a little bit of action in front of the net. Hazel Weary knocks that aside. Lee comes up with it. Works it over to Boylan. Boylan picks it up. Fires over to Newcomb. Newcomb enters the zone. She's got Souter streaking towards the front of the net. On comes Witherspoon. Down low again. Ooh. Stillwater just chips that out of the zone. Helfrich is back now. Helfrich surveys the scene, works it over to Newcomb. Newcomb sees people middle of the ice. Witherspoon over to Craigness. Craigness dangles by one. Sees an opportunity. Looking for that pass. For those of our listeners who have not been on a team with Layden Cragness, she has next level vision of the ice and speed. It's very fun to watch. Cragness dangles around, sees one, moves it out, easy goal! That's going to be credited with Cragness on the assist. And number 10, that is Newcomb on the goal. Newcomb needed to be in the right spot and push the right direction. Layden did a great job setting that one up. Unselfish play is going to be the hallmark, I hope, of this team this year. Making plays, making passes, being generous with your teammates. If everybody does that all season long, we'll have a remarkable ride. Stillwater knocks it at the net. Stillwater trying to even up the score here. Hazel Weary says, not on my watch. She sits down on that one. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first period. 1-0 Edina leads. Cragness, Witherspoon, Newcomb out there. Lou and Chapin on the backside. Defensive zone faceoff. Stillwater comes up with that one. Try to work around in the corner. Lou is watching her close. Cragness pulls that one out of the pile. Works it up to Witherspoon. Witherspoon gives chase. Cragness goes for a change. Newcomb goes for a change. Witherspoon still creating trouble for the Ponies. Mallory's there now trying to create some trouble. Witherspoon trying to get it out of the zone quick. Witherspoon works it in. Ooh. That was a clean defensive play. Witherspoon out to Mallory. Chapman fires just a little bit wide. Great job, Nedry, trying to be there. Chapman out at the point, works it over. Unfortunately, she just didn't quite connect on that one as she hoped to. Chapman back, retreating, works it out of the zone. Cohen gives chase here. Nedry, Cohen. Long cross-ice pass to a
counted 7 there.
To a extra player that happened to be on the ice already for the Stillwater Ponies. It's early in the year. We never like to see bench penalties called too early, but there were probably 7 players at once there. Ooh, they get an opportunity off the post.
Crossbar.
We get the clear signal from the official, and now Stillwater Ponies here are trying to get something going. They take advantage of a little bit of a change by the Hornets here. Ballard and Souter out there. Souter picks that one up. She's looking to escape. Here we go. She's got some energy going. Souter, Ballard. Boylan jumps onto the ice too to help out. Boylan tries to position herself in the middle of the slot. There she is to chase it down. I'm telling you, speed and selflessness are going to be the hallmark of this team. Helfrich is back. Loses an edge. No big deal. Boylan picks that one up. Boylan dangles around one. Tries to dangle around another. No good there. We started on dirty ice. I don't know, folks, if we're going to continue on dirty ice or what the deal is, but
some snow piles in front of the bench.
There are some snow piles that are appearing in front of the bench as you get some heavier kids making snow out there. Our forwards go for a change, leaving Helfrich in the zone to fight for herself. Now we're completing the change. Good attempt by Cragness to try to zip that one off. Nice puck movement behind the net. We got Newcomb, Cragness, and Witherspoon out there. Helfrich out at the point. Ooh, right onto Witherspoon's stick. She tries to work it in again. Dangles around one. The Ponies do a good job getting in the middle of that one. Cragness fires, just over the net. Our D are executing on a change as well. Newcomb falls back into it. Levy uses some of her old soccer skills to keep that one going the right direction. It's back to Sweetser, over to Levy. Levy up to Cragness. Cragness decides to get it low, and the forwards go for a change. We got our D and our forwards all going for a change. 1 minute and 9 seconds left. Newcomb's giving chase exactly what you got to do in the middle of a line change. Keep some pressure on so that the rest of your team can get fresh legs out there. Here we go. Nedry comes in. Number 4, Levy is on the near side, working down pretty low. Cohen's done a good job falling back to protect that point. They now transition between the two of them. 40 seconds left in this frame. Here go the Edina Hornets trying to work it out to Levy at the point. Levy works it over. Ooh, just missed on the connection there. Long shot. Ooh. Cohen. Nedry in the center. Ooh, good save, goalie. Excellent job by the goalie. 18 seconds left. The Hornets have some sustained pressure. Out to Levy. Levy's got an opportunity. Walks. Fires. Good job by that goalie. The Stillwater Ponies have got a serious goalie. So far, I'd say that she's stopped every shot that she should, and some that maybe our next level sort of stops. Got a new set of forwards for the last 11.2 seconds here. Boylan, Ballard, Souter. That one gets knocked to the corner. 7 seconds remain. The Stillwater Ponies wisely just try to eat it. That's going to be the end of the period. You got 3 people holding it on the boards. Now, I don't know if we're going to have an icing or not here. Yep, it looks like the doors are opening, so I'm going to turn this mic off for now. Somebody tell us if you can hear us back home. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna go on break for just a second. I gotta adjust something with my phone.